Hey, what's up, man? It's Next over here. Look here. l- I just found another video about KIRAII as I was just, scrolling trying to find out what else to react to. Uh, it says Smallville villains were genuinely unhinged. Now, I watched a little bit of Smallville, a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not too familiar with it, but hey, let's see what it can teach me, man. Like, sub, comment, all that, man. Let's get it.
And his dad flying over Smallville, Kansas. Pops tells him to stop bitching and open his eyes, but he's simply too scared. And as soon as they land, he wanders off into a cornfield, where he finds some crackhead crucified with an S painted on his chest. He begs for help, but God must hate this nigga personally, because someone summons a
planetary destruction, vaporizing the cornfield in an instant.
that was a year's worth of crops turned into dust. Lex tries to get out of Dodge, but unfortunately sustains a fatal injury, complete and utter baldness. It happens that the meteorite that just dropped on them was Kal-El's containment pod, as he meets Mr. and Mrs. Kent for the first time, taking it back all the way to Lex's OG origin story where Superman caused him to lose his hair. Personally, I think that's a valid crash out. The Kents choose to adopt this random alien baby because Brightburn hasn't come out in this universe yet, and we cut to
10 years
later in the present, where Clark Kent has grown up to be a social outcast. Gang is 6'2", looks like he's been sculpted out of marble. Am I supposed to believe the hoes are just blind? He gets weak knees around his crush because she has a kryptonite necklace, and he can't join any sports team because he already has superpowers. But how in any way is he a social outcast? Lex is bald at 17 and somehow still more popular than Clark. But to be fair, Lex is fly as hell. I've never seen a bald.
Yeah. He's swagging. He's swagging now. Hey, for all your bald niggas, he's swagging. He's swagging now.
Bald nigga with this much flag in the world doesn't save you from texting and driving. As he's driving back from school top speed, a truck drops a bundle of barbed wire from the back, creating a speed bump of doom. This is 2001. I don't even know how he got text messages on that brick. And with a whole bridge to work with, his car slams directly into Clark, with them both ending up at the bottom of the river. Clark saves his life and gives a bit of mouth to mouth.
Oh.
And this nigga wakes up talking about, oh my god, bro, you couldn't get the car? Bro would get tossed back into the water so quick. And Pa Kent feels the same exact way.
Drive slower.
He hates the Luthor bloodline so much, he won't even let Clark accept a brand new vehicle for saving Lex's life, causing Clark to crash out and put his arm in a wood chipper, claiming that all he wants is to be a normal kid. Incredibly unrealistic for a junior high school student who gains power. The next scene finds our lovable Superman spying on his crush with a telescope, fully invested in watching this bitch make out with her boyfriend. And later that night, at the height of his depression, Pa Kent reveals the whole alien situation. He even takes him to the space shuttle, where Clark then acts like he just heard something completely unbelievable, as if he didn't outrun a school bus in the first scene he appears in. Brother got hit with a speeding Porsche and he didn't at least develop a theory. Maybe Clark is special in other ways too. Now, he runs as fast as he can to the local graveyard. I was gonna question why this is where he goes to
I was
clear
gonna
his
say
mind,
it, but you know what?
This nigga's
Hey.
only here for the fit pics. Bro, stop pretending like you don't see the camera.
Are you recording?
Now, Shuddy has a boyfriend, has never attempted to have a conversation with Clark Kent. Soon as she finds bro all emotional and emo in the graveyard, she wants to spill her entire life story. She tells Clark about how her parents got sent to the big chilies in the sky by that meteor shower 10 years ago.
Came out here to talk with my parents. You must think I'm pretty weird, you know, conversing with dead people.
No, I don't think you're weird, man.
Fella, she's a 10, but she talks to headstones. Immediately after that scene, she walks him back, says that's the longest conversation we've ever had, and then gives him a kiss as her boyfriend is secretly witnessing game on the porch. The next day, Clark goes to Luthor Mansion to return the keys to the car, where Lex almost headshots bro and pretends he didn't do shit.
Clark?
I didn't see you.
Then
Bro.
gives an entire speech about how they're closer than brothers.
Clark. And I don't want anything to stand in the way of our friendship.
Oh nah, I figured him out. One good kiss followed by a smolder got him obsessed for the rest of his life. At the
Hey, man, hey.
same time, his friends are watching someone get dragged out in a body bag at their local deli. Apparently, this is the third time this has happened this week, so it looks like we have a serial killer on our hands. I wonder how long it will take for the gang to unravel this mystery.
Who's the weirdo?
I don't know. Let's check him out. His name's Jeremy Creek. This is a picture of him 12 years ago. This is one I took 4 hours ago.
Yeah, all it took was a little bit of stereotyping. They accessed his incident reports and medical files in a matter of seconds after they saw his face, giving the quirky childhood best friend a chance to show she's not like those other girls. Insert Candace Owen dinosaur clip.
You don't believe dinosaurs are real.
But this is a funny one. So this is one of the ones where I'm like, gut. I was like, dinosaurs? That seems pretty fake and gay. She's Savannah's from Tennessee. She's like, I've
There's
never.
no way.
never believed in dinosaurs. Like, literally, this is, everyone thinks there's like some conspiracy behind it.
In this massive wall of conspiracy, Clark sees an article realizing his spaceship was in the meteor shower that killed his crush's parents. In the middle of trying to dramatically storm off, Whitney catches him with a firm grasp on his shoulder. As we all know, a bully combo starter. As is typical, he follows with a taunt, then proceeds with a slight shove to gain distance, giving him just enough space to perform a stance change, raising his attack power. On top of all those advantages, he also has Lana's kryptonite necklace, unknowingly preventing Clark from turning him into an outline, leading to a decisive victory from Whitney. Then he does some of the weirdest shit imaginable by giving him his girlfriend's necklace.
Like her necklace? Huh? It's as close as you're ever gonna get to her.
I guess this was the best way for them to depower Clark so he can actually get kidnapped. He wakes up to find himself crucified, just like that crackhead in the beginning. Oh, look, he's right there.
You going?
Homecoming dance. I never made it to mine.
Says he's going to the homecoming dance. That's pretty wholesome. You know, he didn't get to see his.
Get me down, please.
Safer here.
Oh!
Safer here.
Apparently, this weird hazing.
Yeah, get him out of here, bro. I'm trying to give homie the benefit of the doubt, be like, hey, you know what? You kiss this girl and you know he get run off him. It's get him out of here, though.
Tradition has been going on for over 10 years.
And what motivated you to want to do that?
You know, just to do it. I mean, look, it's just a wild story.
And despite there being at least one confirmed casualty, no one has shut this bitch down. This is like kidnapping, false imprisonment, arguably sexual assault. These niggas should be in actual prison. So I'd hate to say it, but this might go down as the second most valid crash out in all of fiction. On his way to go air out the school prom, Lex catches a glimpse of him before he disappears, leading him back to Clark. If Lex had a nickel for every crucifixion he's witnessed, he'd have 10 cents. Lex unties Clark and he rushes to prevent a massacre. Tries to talk it out at first, but bro is basically just giving a verbal manifesto. So it all came down to a scrap. And to no one's surprise, he loses. In fact, when he rams Clark through a wall, he accidentally hits a pipe while also jamming his own door. So he was submerged in water and electrocuted himself, leaving him completely alive but with no memory.
Episode 2
continues in the same night. Lana comes home from prom to find a gift box laying on her bed, happily amused by the living butterflies inside. But we as the audience have a little bit more information about this scene. We can clearly see a guy at the top of a tree looking directly into her window, almost obsessively recording the entire time, with not a single expression on
What the hell?
his face. This guy right here, his name is Greg, and Greg is currently going through a very real.
Okay, look here. Hey guys, you know. Yeah, hey, look here. I'ma just end the video right here. Look. But just check the clock. I gotta go do something, alright? Hey, like, sub. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.